Hello everyone and welcome back to today's weather video. So we're going to talk about today and the upcoming week where we have two actual systems that are going to be playing with us over the next couple days and everything. So right now it is Sunday, March 21st and everything. And I want to talk about the next couple of days slash kind of week and everything that is actually going to be happening across the whole entire country. So we have two weather systems. Now, the good thing about these weather systems is that they're not actually going to be winter storms. So these storms are not going to actually be named, okay? They're not going to be producing a whole lot of snow, a lot of cold air, a lot of just, winter kind of weather and everything. We are actually finally into spring and everything, but we are going to be watching for the potential of actual storms and everything, rain, thunderstorms, severe weather, and on the backside of the actual storms we could see some snow, but not as much as you actually may think. So what are we going to predict? Well, the first storm is actually going to be here into the actual Rockies and everything. This is actually going to be going into the picture tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday. So if you live in the Front Range of the Rockies, the Colorado, Wyoming, and the Four Corners region and everything, you could be picking up some snow, and especially in the higher terrain of the actual, the mountains and everything. This storm is not going to actually be that prolific and everything. It's going to be more of a weaker storm that we are actually predicting. And then it actually is going to be moving into the actual plains. So from Minnesota down to Texas, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it looks like it's going to be more of a rainy condition and more of a basically kind of just, thunderstormy condition and everything. We are not expecting a major severe weather outbreak with this first storm coming into the actual plains into the beginning of this week. So this storm and everything, again, it's not going to be named like we do, like we normally see as winter storms and everything, just because it doesn't have a whole lot of cold air with it. Again, we are toward the end of March. It is actually springtime and everything. So a lot of the warm air that comes in association with the actual storms that we actually see tend to actually bring up a lot more moisture and warmer air from the Gulf of Mexico. So we do not expect to see a whole lot of actual cold and snow with this actual system. Again, we are going into the spring months and everything. But on the backside of the actual storm, if you live in parts of Wyoming, Colorado, Denver, again, could see some snow actually out of this actual storm system coming in over the next 3 days or so. It's not going to be a whole lot, like I said, and it's not going to be historic like we actually saw with the past winter storm here in Denver over the past week or so. Not going to be anything like that. However, this storm system will be moving its way from the actual front range of the Gulf of Mexico, from the southern plains, mid plains, going eastward, and then moving northward into Canada over the next couple days. Then we have another storm system that will be making its way over into the southern part of the actual country. This storm system actually could be more prolific, more extreme than the first system. And this one will be coming into play parts of Thursday and Friday over the southern Gulf of Mexico. So Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, Tennessee, you all are in play for this actual second storm that could be setting up. But this storm, depending on how much actual energy it has in the atmosphere, could produce a lot of instability. If it does, then we're going to actually be talking about a lot of severe weather into the areas I just talked about. Again, not right now, but then we could be seeing it at the end of the week, Thursday and Friday, going into the weekend. This storm system will be moving slightly more south than the first system. Again, the first system making its way into the higher, lower and middle plains, and then moving northward into the Great Lakes on Tuesday and Wednesday. But the second storm system will be generating here along the Gulf Coast and then moving actual north and east into the southeast, possibly the actual Appalachian Mountains and the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast come next weekend and everything. If it does develop into a more prolific storm, we could be seeing a severe weather outbreak into parts of the actual south, mid-south, and going into parts of maybe the southeast and mid-Atlantic coming Thursday and Friday. But I'll have more details on that coming up and everything. So I just want to let you all know that this is what the weather pattern actually is shaping up for the next actual week, where we do have a actual strong jet stream. This is March. We are going into more of a stormier pattern and everything, where we typically see a lot of severe weather actually pop up into in terms of the country and everything. So again, if you live in the Front Range of the Rockies and everything, again, in the actual Rockies, a lot of snow happens during this time of year. But east of that, going into the Front Range, High Plains, Mid and Southern Plains, going into the South, Deep South, Mid Gulf Coast and everything, Southeast, Mid-Atlantic. This is where we actually start to see a lot of severe weather start to pop up and everything. So it is very active and everything. And, well, we'll see what happens throughout the whole entire week. But those are the two storms that I see coming through the whole entire country for the next 4 to 5 days. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and everything, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.